All right, guys, we just completed the final table of our opening Winter Poker Open $2 million guaranteed event. And when we started with 5,100 players, we are now down to just one, as Jason Loehrs just claimed the Event 1 title for over $383,000. Jason, how you feeling?
Pretty happy, pretty excited.
Yeah, so you came into this final table just around the average stack. You were in a decent seat, as we talked about, and you weren't really that nervous coming in. You were kind of level-headed, and you were even more yesterday in day 3 when, you know, the big money started to hit. What drove you to be that level-headed and not really be nervous about this?
I don't play too many of these, so like to get to a final table like this is everything's kind of icing on the cake, and I'm pretty good at staying pretty even keel, so just kind of approach each situation for what it is. And honestly, until like someone sent me a picture of the payouts and like ICM and stuff, I really didn't even look at, like, I didn't even know what first place was, so that helps. I mean, I looked to see like ICM wise, pay jumps and stuff like that, because it does make it takes a role in decisions, but I wasn't so wrapped up in it.
Yeah, so the first player eliminated at our final table walked away with just over $20,000. You talk about icing on the cake, $383,000. That's a lot of icing on a lot of cake, right?
Yeah, that's a nice cake. It's a good tasting cake, but yeah, obviously it's a big difference. Yeah, from 20 to 380. So yeah, man, I don't know, it's just fun.
Yeah, and you were a bit under the radar through the first half of the final table. The first few eliminations, double ups, really your name didn't even come up really once. And then when we got to, 5-6-handed play, it was, opening up a little bit. There were some chips that you could play with more. What was your strategy through that first, half of the final table, or was there really not a strategy? You just kind of took every spot as you took it?
Yeah, I kind of took every spot as it was. When John doubled up, I had kind of a rough stretch, half level or level. He got chips. He started 3-betting a little bit more than he was. I probably folded the best hand to Roan it once or twice, which I guess paid off later down the road. But yeah, I probably peaked at like 25 million and then probably chipped down to 12 million, and then I caught a real nice rush when we got down to, I guess, 4-handed.
Yeah.
I 3 hands in a row, I think, on the button. I think I had kings, queens, tens, got action.
That works.
Kings versus ace queen against John, who ended up finishing second for a huge pot, and then the tens against Ronit's ace 8 when he shoved. And then I had queens when I bet, I think, 10 million on the end, and Ronit called. Yeah.
We didn't see Ronit's hand. We'll see it
was
on the stream
king
later.
10, 10, 6, 3. I assume probably ace 6, somewhere in that range. So.
Okay. And now, speaking of the live stream, yesterday you said when we interviewed you after you won a big pot to kind of take the chip lead on day 3 that you didn't really have any followers. You were kind of trying to hover under the radar. You had a few friends watching. But today with the live stream and everything, you had to have more fans out there, right?
Yeah, I did. I had the wife was at home watching, and the brother-in-law was watching, and a couple friends. I had my buddy Chris at home watching the stream.
Okay.
Who was giving me updates on interesting hands.
Cool.
Let me know certain spots, you know. They had the stream against the wall, but Asher and John both had their corners. Give them updates, give them the information. It's key. It's key having that information a half hour later.
Yeah.
Because those spots are going to continuously come up.
Yeah, definitely. And, we've already crowned a few Borgata Winter Poker Open champions this week. You are by far the biggest of those winners. You're going to be taking home $383,000. Again, Jason Loehrs, our Event 1 champion. Has to feel really good, and congratulations, man.
Thanks, Will. Appreciate it.
All right, thanks.